Most of Hercules' abilities have been revealed in this deep dive. New update, events, rewards further dissected, an average July 4th spectacular comes to an end, and we have results of the Colossus and Black Widow Clairvoyant Arena. Yes, hello everybody, welcome to the Marvel Contest of Champions news show for Monday. How you all doing? And as always, the show is jam-packed with things, pings, and sings. La! And by that I mean please hit the like button and subscribe with post notifications on all. Tomorrow is a very, very big day. More on that later. But just before, as usual, we get into the news, got to give thanks. Thanks so much to everybody that supports the channel here as a YouTube member and as well as a Patreon. You're on screen now. Thank you for keeping and giving that love and support. Also, those that give once a month, the Twitch Prime. Yes, that free Amazon Prime a month sub. Thank you very much. And as well, those that give tier 1 subs, gifted subs, bits and donations. Thank you very much for keeping the channel going and supported. But of course, we have got to do the Newsy News show, and this is what's going down. First of all, there's a motion comic. As we said on Friday, the motion comic was going to be put down, and it was a slap bash of a kind of a Thor-inspired type thing, playing off the boastful nature of Hercules and as well the cool nature of the character going, I am so strong, I am so powerful, and it was kind of like a really cool narrative. It also just, as I said, reminded me very much of Thor, except very different between Greek, Olympus, and well, Nordic kind of like Thor stuff. But it's like very much I could have seen I like this drink, another kind of like vibe. Go and check it out, link in the description down below. Okay everybody, stop everything. I need to make a really big decision for the channel. I know some people have said, Rich, why don't you do Marvel Future Revolution on the second channel and call it Rich's Revolution, because at the moment it's Rich's Realm and covers Marvel Realm of Champions. I'm going to be putting a little I somewhere, which is about a poll vote, and I'll be taking the votes from this community tab one, Twitter, Discord, the works. I want to find out whether or not I should be putting Marvel Future Revolution content on the second channel. I'm making a devoted channel. The game's not launched globally yet, so I think it's still an opportunity for me to go, okay, do I want to ship all of the content that I have here already and then redo it but put it onto the second channel? So please vote for this because it's going to be important. I normally cover on this channel sponsored content, MCOC, indie games, and maybe some random stuff. So I'm thinking like maybe there should be like a devoted channel to it. I don't know. Your thoughts on this, please. Please vote for it of what you want to see. It'll be something like either on this channel or keep it on this channel or on the second channel. So I'm going to be taking that advice from you. Okay, everybody, make sure to check out the link in the description because it is Hercules abilities. Now, there will be a full spotlight coverage from me and this channel tomorrow when we're allowed to cover it, and as well, that will be when the new update comes in. But there's something to mention is that this champion looks insane. It looks more incredible because the way that it deals with certain things like bleed and poison effects, I think more so with poison, it means that this champion is going to be incredibly suicide mastery friendly, which is going to be incredible. The way that it kind of reduces down things like incoming damage for the dots, like poison, as I said, means that you can see the survivability of the character, because there are things with the feats of strength where you're going to be required to take damage, be knocked down, and as well kind of like get back up again. So you're going to be like, I've got to take damage here in order to do more damage with those feats of strength. But yeah, the champion looks amazing. And more further deep dive is required. There's not a huge amount when you can just like have a look at the abilities. I mean, look, we can just like pause the screen right there, and it's got info saying for 2 seconds after completing a feat, Hercules gains 1001 attack rating and 50% buff duration. If a special attack is activated during this time, the bonus remains throughout the special attack. So stuff like that gives us amazing hope that he's going to be able to do incredible amounts of damage, especially from doing timing in when you've done a feat. Then, which are like the persistent charges, you're then able to do like a special attack and do stonks of damage. Also, from a signature ability standpoint, which you can see on screen now, is that once per fight when receiving damage that would result in a knockout, gain an immortality buff, preventing death and making Hercules unblockable for 9 seconds. This is going to be annoying, especially a 200 signature. Immortality is paused during the personal special attacks or while landing basic attacks, and is removed, and if removed is if struck by a special attack 3, so that's what you've got to do. Also, because it's an immortality buff, I wonder whether or not it can be, you know, taken off. Maybe it can be nullified because it's a buff. It looks like it's a true buff as opposed to an effect or anything that could not be interacted with. But we'll see what happens. We normally know how things roll with Kabam. There's also a lot of further things when it comes to understanding the feats of strength. And building up a huge amount is going to be important for the potency of the champion. And we'll look at things like special interception, there's heavy interception, there's a whole host of things in order to build up your feats of strength to be the all-powerful one. I mean, look at this right here. Huge amounts of damage off that SP2, and then finishing off with that. Oh, nice. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of build-up with this champion, but at the same time, there's a lot of potency. Man, pair it up with an Odin, and I'm sure you can have a powerful team to wreck with. Like, that's just really nice. Also, as Wade pointed out, there's also some amazing synergies that are on offer. In particular, grabbing this screenshot here, which points out Hulk can get a 35% Fury potency, which is very important because a lot of the times you're relying on Hulk being right down to a low bit of health to get yourself, again, some potent Fury damage. So now having something that's kind of like plays into the standard abilities and the standard rotation means that this could be a little bit more nicer than we've had it before. But as I said, more info on Hercules will drop in the coming days. Now, Assault on Olympus. So what is going on with this? Why am I mentioning this? Well, I think it's important to get a real idea of what's coming content-wise. I did do a full video breakdown on this, and I'm preparing some videos of a kind of a breakdown and guide when it's launched on Wednesday. And let's face it, the new update will drop tomorrow, and we've got a lot of things to look forward to. There initially was a little bit of a typo with this. I kind of gave the idea that the special objective was for Cavaliers only. That's been corrected and is now definitely saying it's Thronebreaker, which it indeed says in game, so there's nothing to really worry about there. Also, just to clarify the entry situation, as Kabambu says here, it's one entry item every time you start a quest, so entering Legendary would cost you 1 club of Hephaestus, and then if you want to do Epic, it would cost you another club of Hephaestus, providing I'm saying that right. Following on the same vein, I did get a Twitter message from Ayush who said that, well, because the crystal pool of these, well, features champions that have synergies with Hercules and America Chavez, that yes, should we be receiving Hercules as an option for this? And I've got to be honest, I don't think about are that kind to do that. I definitely feel this will be having a narrative of hashtag hero champions, or will be some again in the pool. And we've seen that there's some of the Hulks, yes. We've also seen that there's various others, like some of the Thors, for example, and even Hawkeye and Cap. So there's plenty of synergies there. I think the narrative will be hashtag heroes, and we haven't seen what's going to be associated with America Chavez, so literally anything can be added into it. But it kind of gives you an idea if you're kind of hoping for Hercules or America Chavez, because they may be within their own pools of synergies. I don't think Kabam are going to be that kind to you, but maybe. Now, July 4th deals. It is coming to the end of July 4th deals. They will end in a matter of hours. So it's important that if you are looking to get something either from the unit caches or at least getting something from the unit store, that you go and grab this now. Something to bear in mind is that even though I personally didn't like a lot of them, and I think that the lack of tier 5 class catalyst, especially at Thronebreaker, is a massive letdown for this, I will still get myself something, as you know, at the end of the day, you're getting units and getting freebie for your trouble, and as well it's going to be sponsored by Royal Red. So thanks to Royal Red. But if that wasn't the case, I probably would not be interested in any of the July 4th deals. However, though, players have gone for them, so congrats to anybody that has and got some good stuff, because I've seen a lot of people getting some good stuff. Some people got very unlucky, you know. Some YouTubers got very unlucky, especially I've seen like a few videos and just thought, you didn't really do very well on that, did you? But people got some good stuff, so you know, congrats to everybody that's picked up something good. And as well, you know, if you're still thinking, umming and ahhing about it, I think the easiest way to look at it is like, if there's something you're looking to acquire, whether or not it's new champions, then go for shards. If there's something of a rank up, then go for that, even though it's pretty pitiful when it comes to Cavalier and Thronebreaker type stuff for tier 5 CC. However, though, if you're kind of in the market for units, then you get some extras for your trouble. So that's kind of the only way of looking at it. Apart from that, you do you at the end of the day. Now on to our final story, which is arena predictions and results. So we have got the results and predictions for round 2 for Black Widow, Clairvoyant and Colossus. Some really good info has been dropped from the player base. Shout out, love and respect to the Discord that put together lots of arena results. We actually got a really nice chunk of results to kind of put into the video. And the great thing about it is we've got updated Summoner Trials info as well. So I'm really happy about the results that we've got. And we've also got the predictions for round 2. So let's start off with Summoner Trials. 4.9 mil, position 479 will give you the 4-star Nexus. 4.4 mil will get you the 1% to 10%. That's a normal kind of thing I've seen, especially from stuff that I've done myself, but I know that you can get that a lot less, so we're still trying to work on getting some updated Summoner Trials info. Now Colossus, position 74 was got with 48.8 mil, so that's a 6-star. 18.1386 position got the 5-star. 16.2 mil got position 469, and that's a 5-star. 15 mil, 1% to 5%, 10.5 mil, 1% to 5%. A lot of the time with these percentages here, I think that's kind of like a good kind of marker for kind of further predictions as well with what you need to do in order to get it. So yeah, like put, 10.5 mil in round 2 if you're interested in that. And then we've got Black Widow, Clairvoyant. Black Widow, Clairvoyant, 85th position, 96 mil. I got the 6-star. 91 mil, got 95 position. That's a 6-star. 41 mil, position 295, got the 5-star. 34.7 mil, position 436, got the 5-star. So that really again gives you the idea of where to kind of chart. And that's why I've done my predictions for round 2. Because of the way that things dropped, I kind of feel 100 mil for Black Widow, Clairvoyant is probably the safe bet. I mean, look, you could put in 95 mil, but the problem is because you're playing so close to a mark, it is a case of like that, and that mark could fluctuate up or down when it comes to the. It's better to be safe than sorry. Black Widow, Clairvoyant's 5-star, 38 mil. I think that's fair, especially with 34.7 being enough for 436 in the results. Colossus as a 6-star, 60 mil. Yeah, that looks fine. I would say that you could bring that down to 55, but again, we're playing very close to the mark with you either getting it or not getting it, and disappointment in the round 2. Colossus a 5-star, 25 mil. Again, I think that's fair, especially seeing what we got here. Yes, you could do 20 mil flat, but again, this is all about this risk factor of you getting the champion or not. But I'm pretty happy with that. All my predictions for round 1 came through, so if you followed the predictions for round 1, well done, and good luck in round 2 if you're going for it. And that indeed has been the Marvel Contest of Champions news show for Monday. Please vote in that poll that was put up earlier, as it's kind of important for me to get an idea whether or not kind of, instead of me doing 3 videos a day, 2 MCOC, 1 Marvel Future Revolution, that instead it's like a whole channel devoted to that particular game, which I am massively enjoying. So it's just kind of like, just to get a real idea of what you're interested in and maybe growing that second channel. So please vote on that. Please check out some other content here. Lots of content to post. It's update info tomorrow. So it's going to be spotlights for Hercules and America Chavez, and as well the buffs for Ronin, Diablo and Bishop. So look out for that content in that video. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.